So, hallo ihr Lieben und herzlich willkommen zurück zu The Council. Im letzten Part haben wir ziemlich erschütternde Erkenntnisse gemacht bezüglich unserer Mutter. Die Frage ist halt nur, ob das stimmt. Elisabeth tut mir auf jeden Fall total leid. Also die ganzen Wunden, die sie hat, die sind wirklich nicht so, sind wirklich unschön. Warte mal, habe ich mir das
Lord
angeguckt?
Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Schaut ein bisschen so aus wie wie in der Hölle, wenn sie raus wollen aus dem Fegefeuer. So, ist hier jetzt noch etwas? Hier steht auch gar keiner mehr. Ich glaube, ja, ich muss mit dem Diener sprechen und ich habe fast keine Konzentrationspunkte mehr. Woo!
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Toll.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master.
Ich hab gedacht, du
Is
stehst mir
there
zur
anything
Verfügung.
else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
Aber er steht mir natürlich zu dienen. Oh.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Ich wollte es gerade
Has
sagen.
Sir another question?
Ich wollte gerade sagen.
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Und das
Yes.
letzte?
What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Nein. Oh, warte. Oh ja.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service,
Ja,
day and
ja,
night,
ja,
sir.
ja, ja. Ist okay, ist okay.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Ah, okay. Das ist natürlich ein Buch. Oder ein Bernstein.
My good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Ah, schade. Na gut. Was ist das? Ach was, total wertlos. Austricksen und bestehlen? Nee. Buch.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Ich kümmere mich darum, ihm bezeugen, dass es mir gehört.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Huh, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But
Now.
But sir, Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you.
Oh, geil. Er ist so ein Arsch. So, warte mal. Leiden des jungen Werther. Da kriegt man einen Punkt in Psychologie. Alles klar. Habe ich sonst irgendwas von ihm?
I still haven't quite recovered after the boat crossing. Would you have any Maltese cross, by any chance, please?
I am sorry, sir, but the Maltese cross may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against, sir, taking any.
Okay. Ich kenne ihre Wirkung. Okay, wir hatten das hier, ein Erdsteinkabel. Okay, warte mal.
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
Das ist ja interessant.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, hätten wir das erledigt. Wir haben ihm zumindest ein Buch abluchsen können. Und müssen jetzt nur noch in diesen roten Saal im Erdgeschoss gehen. Yes.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
Das ist ein Richter?
Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to hear it.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
Oh, fuck.
Not really.
Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Wow.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. The Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Is everything all right?
Psychologie, die Schwäche.
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Maras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Please feel at home.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Was ist los, Napoleon?
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Lord Mortimer has invited Napoleon along to negotiate an important commercial venture.
Nothing strange about that.
And the Golden Order is somehow involved.
What? Our order? Are you sure?
That's what I read in the letter from Mortimer to Napoleon.
This information is important. Thank you, Louis.
Keine Ahnung, ob das jetzt gut
Monsieur
oder
de
schlecht.
Richet,
Ja?
it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Ach, haben wir das? Louis, geh da
Lord
weg.
Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
Ja, jetzt soll er
I
mir das
appreciate his
aufschauen.
confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Nein.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were talking about. And I am
Ich hab
pretty sure.
geraten.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what...
Warte mal ganz kurz. Der Napoleon, wo ist er denn? Der ist immun gegen Überzeugung und Politik. Okay.
It would take to restore its luster.
It is remarkable.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and at the same time developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Ha, I'm so good!
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Boah, wenn ich so viel Essen sehe, ich will auch was essen. Mann. Weine und Kanonen. Einflussreiche Leute. Oh, wir sind mit Kapitel 3 fertig. Yay, ich habe alles geschafft. Ich war bei allem erfolgreich, hatte keinen anderen Nicht-Erfolg. Und keinen Alternativweg. Ich habe die Nachricht von Mutter im Buch gefunden. Ich habe die Nachricht gelesen. Ich habe Elizabeth Adams dazu gebracht, mit mir über ihre Mutter zu sprechen. Mit mir über meine Mutter auch zu sprechen. Ich habe ihr ihren Talisman zurückgegeben. Ich habe die Gäste beim Diner oder Diner getroffen. Napoleon bewiesen, dass ich ein würdiger Nachfolger meiner Mutter bin. Elizabeth Adams Zimmer durchsucht und Napoleons Zimmer durchsucht. Yes! Stufe 4. Oh, wir sind 2 Stufen gestiegen. Yay! Ich habe 8 Punkte zur Verfügung. Ich brauch Aufmerksamkeit. Ich brauche einfach Aufmerksamkeit. Gewandtheit, Psychologie, Ablenkung, Sprachen, Politik, Etikette vielleicht auch. Ich weiß es gerade nicht. Aber ich brauche auf jeden Fall mal Aufmerksamkeit. Was haben wir hier? Gewandtheit. Okay, das ist... da werde ich halt da werde ich böse. Die Wissenschaft. Senkt die Konzentrationskosten um 3 Punkte. Überzeugung. Da war ich auf 5 Punkte. Da war ich 2. Ich glaube, ich mache mal Psychologie und Befragung. Und die Etikette nehme ich auch noch mit. Das finde ich ganz gut. Ja, das gefällt mir. Universalgenie, Erfahrung zahlt sich aus. Das heißt erfahren. Was heißt denn hier erfahren? Ach so, weil ich... Okay, meine Konzentration hat sich erhöht. Woohoo!
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Achso, ja, okay, wir haben leider kein Manuskript gefunden. Was nehmen wir denn diesmal? Ah ja, okay. Das geht auch. Etikette, Wissenschaft, Psycho, Punkt, Politik vielleicht. Warte mal ganz kurz. Ich glaube, Politik habe ich nämlich gar nichts, oder? Dann bringt mir das auch nichts. Manipulative Politik, Psychologie. Ja, nehmen wir Wissenschaft. Ich würde sagen, wir nehmen Wissenschaft. Okay. Ich muss den Ort finden, wo alle Augen mich mustern. So, zuerst werde ich hier mal... Kann ich hier drüber? Nee. Warte, was? War da gerade was? Ja. Achso, wir schauen hier gerade nur. Okay. Eine Münze, her damit. Schmetterlinge, die nicht wegfliegen. Kann ich hier... Die Serviette, die da runtergefallen ist oder so, die kann ich nicht aufheben. CSI. Mäßige Untersuchung mal machen. Nein, schade. Okay, eine Medusa. Warte, hier haben wir wieder ein Bild.
This painting has caused some debate. Who did Dosi paint? Alcina the fairy or Circe the magician?
Kirke? Die Zauberin heißt doch Circe, oder nicht?
A swine in a salon. That's an odd choice of decor.
Warum? Achso, das ist ein Das ist eine Tür und über die in der Tür würde dann eine Mauer drum gebaut. Gut zu wissen. Das sind lauter
Circe turning Ulysses' companions back into humans.
Warum steht da Kirke? Die heißt doch
Ulysses and
Circe.
Circe at the table. If I were you, Ulysses, I wouldn't drink the wine.
Warum steht da Kirke und nicht Circe? Die heißt doch bei uns auch Circe.
Romney painted Lady Hamilton as Circe.
Hier geht's nur um die Circe.
Circe preparing wine. What better trap for Ulysses?
Ah, warum? Ach, ich muss mich dann wieder mal mit der Mythologie befassen. Karmelitengeist. Was haben wir hier?
Discourse on the Method by Descartes.
Was haben wir hier? Abhandlung. Logik, okay.
This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Okay, hier komme ich wieder raus. Moment, ich möchte hier eigentlich ganz gern fertig gucken. Ob ich hier was finde. Wir sind jetzt in Kapitel 3. Es gibt ja noch Kapitel 4 und dann ist die erste Episode vorbei.
The lock is surrounded by a triple circle.
Aha. Wir haben einen Vollkreis, wir hatten einen Halbkreis und wir haben jetzt hier 3 Kreise. Und wir können den Schlüssel nicht verwenden. Der Papst zieht's ja nur so nebenbei. Ah, der Papst, der Kardinal. Was ist das? Gelee Royal? Yay! Was ist das hier? Auch Gelee Royal? Kann nicht eingesammelt werden. Ah, ein Erdsternchen ist das. Okay, na gut. Okay, mit dem können wir noch reden. Moment, ich gehe nur schnell dahin.
Amber crystals.
Wir knacken auch hier das Schloss, weil ich es einfach kann. Ich wusste doch, dass das gut ist, sowas zu machen. Ein Schlüssel mit einem okkulten Erdsymbol. Okay, warte. Wir reden zuerst mit dem Kardinal. Oh, die Zeit vergeht so schnell. Ich finde das Spiel so geil. Ah, ich mag sowas.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, this sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes.
Ja,
Nevertheless,
deshalb bist du auch so
what a
fett.
charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk to Mr. von Wollner. We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number of people at the table.
The benefit of age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
Ah, I adapt quickly to local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing, Your Eminence. But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Ja, vielleicht.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
Natürlich.
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Ach so.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
As I haven't visited all the manor yet, I wondered if you hadn't seen a Medusa by any chance.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, la Gorgogne, the Medusa from Greek mythology. Would you have seen one? In any shape or form?
Not at all, my son. I'm not sure what you're getting at, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be of any use to you.
Thank you anyway, Your Eminence. I won't take up any more of your time. On that last word, then I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Die Sprachgewandtheit damals, die war ja wirklich ein Wahnsinn. Also davon können wir uns heutzutage echt nur eine Scheibe abschneiden. Sie waren alle immer sehr, sehr höflich. Aber diese ganz kleinen Sticheleien, ne, die sie darin halt versteckt haben, ich finde die einfach toll. Was haben wir hier? Ein Gold-Elixier. Ich bin fast wieder voll. Boah, das ist... das ist... Für mich als Buchliebhaberin ist das ja ein Traum. Wahnsinn. Ich würde mich hier nur verstecken.
Atreus, the Miller Brothers.
Ich würde hier drin
Mother
wahrscheinlich
expressly
sterben.
forbade me from reading it.
Was, nochmal.
Atreus, the Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Aha. Okay, ich würde es definitiv lesen. Gelee, wo? Ach so, da unten. Ich denke mir schon, er bewegt da vielleicht die Leiter. Warum darf er das Buch nicht lesen? Was ist das für ein Buch? Wenn ich es nicht vergesse, kann ich es vielleicht googeln.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Seiten einer Enzyklopädie! Yay! Talent freigeschaltet Bücherwurm. Eine weitere Sammlermünze. Okay. Nun schaut euch das an! Wahnsinn! Oh mein Gott, ich will da einziehen! Oh. Wow. Das ist echt ein riesiges Anwesen.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of.
And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Ich weiß es nicht, soll ich? Okay, wir werden hier kurz mal... Wow.
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Diese Gemälde, das hat mich schon in Layers of Fear so fasziniert.
Liberty or Death by Regnault.
Well, I'll take Liberty, please.
But I do understand his choice, even though it seems radical.
Was war das?
Liberty or
Leid oder
Death
Tod, okay.
by Regnault. Ah, painting by Ingres. Molière dining with Louis XIV. The king's posture is surprising. It's almost as if he's addressing someone in the assembly.
Ich finde das voll spannend. Oh, aber ich würde sagen, bevor wir hier weitersuchen, meine Lieben, beenden wir die Episode hier. Und ich hoffe natürlich wieder mal, dass es euch Spaß gemacht hat, zuzusehen. Was habt ihr denn für Vermutungen? Wie gefällt euch das Spiel eigentlich bis jetzt? Das habe ich auch noch nicht gefragt, ja? Also ich finde es cool, mir gefällt es wirklich wahnsinnig gut. Ich liebe so eine Art von Spielen. Und das mit dem Skillsystem finde ich auch sehr, sehr, sehr cool. Wie gesagt, ich bin froh, dass es mir quasi über Steam über den Weg gelaufen ist. Und ja, ich freue mich, dass ich spielen kann und euch zeigen kann. Und ein Feedback fände ich mal cool von euch, wie es euch so gefällt. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Macht's es gut. Ciao!